Well, here's a little quick video about something I saw on an old video actually. A nice big back box on the back of a Series 1 Lammy, and I thought, well, yeah, we do need that sort of thing for jacks and tools and so forth. And I've got a couple of these little tin boxes, which I actually got from T.K.Max, believe it or not. So just flatted this one down. It was in grey. I mean, they're quite well made for the price you pay. I think you can find them on eBay for 40 quid. Here's one I colour coded and put on a different Lambretta. Put a Lambretta sticker on there and colour code them, and they don't look too bad. And as I say, you need space for your two-stroke oil, maybe some spare petrol, a couple of little spanners, and let's face it, a pint of milk or something if you pop into Tesco's. So I'm just puffing a bit of Old English White on this one just to match it in with this scooter. I don't know whether it'll work out or whether I'll leave it on. It could be just used for occasional use. But in any event, you've got to dust it all on very carefully, because around these hasps and handles you get runs as soon as you look at anything. So just putting a very light coat on there to base it up. And as ever with my videos, let's put some speed on this just to get some paint on there, and then we can have a look. And this, as I say, is 2K Old English White. 2 to 1 and 10%, the old adage. And I'll float this on very quickly, and then we'll see how it flows out. As I say, these hasps and handles will make runs as soon as look at them, so I have to put very dry coats on the edges. So there's the finished tin box, and that's going to really make a lot of rattling noise if you put tools or equipment or a spare tin of petrol or anything in that. But that's going to flow out nicely, I think, and I'm going to use some of this workshop floor matting, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. It's like 3mm thick or more, really quite stiff rubber. So all I've done is back it up with a bit of spray adhesive, and then just simply cut it and push it into the side walls of the tin, and in that way it'll cut down a lot of noise and also probably protect the tin from being dented. As I say, it could be used just for occasional use if you wanted to go out for a long ride out and wanted 5 litres of petrol spare and some tools and equipment just in case. But there is the initial picture that gave me the idea of this, and I wouldn't mind a sidecar either. Looks so funky, don't they? So yeah, this is what it ended up like. A colour coded back box which sits on the back of a 4-in-1. I'm also going to put some front crash bars and a nudge bar on the front of this bike, and some single seats. So there you have it, just a little idea for something you could add for next to nothing on your Lammy for those long ride outs. And with a 4-in-1 carrier, you can just have it as occasional use. Drill a couple of holes in the bottom and just fasten it on with a couple of cable ties. When you've used it for a long ride out, cut the cable ties off, put the 4-in-1 spring-loaded carrier back up, and it really is the best of both worlds. I know these leather sort of satchels are available and they look quite funky, but really you need some room and somewhere where you can even leave a small helmet. So hope you enjoyed that little idea. Another one from my splendid Lambretta Emporium. And the Lambretta Doctor is leaving the workshop.